Hi, I'm Jordan Rhodes. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
What's going on, everyone? It's Lewis here from Norwich City Central, and this is the big one. It's the East Anglian Derby, the biggest derby in years, the biggest derby since the playoff semi-finals. And if you take away the playoff semi-finals, the biggest derby probably this century and in my lifetime. Norwich City going for top two, Ipswich trying to avoid League One football. They've been in the Championship for 17 years. It looks like that time is about to end and they're heading down. But this is going to be a huge game. And am I excited for it? Absolutely. Am I nervous? Yes, I am. Form goes out the window in a derby, and I'm still really nervous for it. But it's going to be a cracking day. We've got the march at Spoons from 11:15, and then the game as well. Barclay, Blocky. There's going to be banners. It's just going to be an awesome atmosphere, and I cannot wait for this. And fair play to the Barclay End Project, Along Come Norwich, and all the fans really getting behind this movement. Really, it's going to be a cracking day, and hopefully Norwich City can come out on top. But let's talk about Ipswich first. And they haven't beaten Norwich for 9 years and 10 months. Paul Lambert's coming back to Carrow Road. They're bottom of the table. And Norwich City are top at top at the moment. So it's almost written in the stars for Ipswich to kind of end that run. And when you consider that there might not be a derby in several years if both teams are going in opposite directions, this is the game you're going to remember. You're not going to remember the 1-1 draw at Portman Road earlier on in the season. You're going to remember the last East Anglian derby that was played, and it's going to be this one. So this is going to be a huge game for both clubs. If Ipswich can win it, they might have the momentum to stay up and pull out a great escape. But looking at Ipswich, it's been poor for them this season. 3 wins out of 30, and they're just conceding so many sloppy goals. I saw a stat as well going into this game. In Ipswich's last 14 away matches have conceded at least 2 goals. So you'd think Norwich City would score at least 2 goals, but as I said, Championship is a funny old league, and football's bizarre, isn't it? Let's be honest. But no, Ipswich, I mean, are there any players you should fear? Not really. They're bottom of the table. Freddie Sears is a good striker, 6 goals, 4 assists. Obviously, James Collins and Luke Chambers, if they come back, they can really boost Ipswich's defence. But it's been a tough season for Ipswich, and you look at the ownership. They're probably going to need better investment. I don't think Marcus Evans has given them that. So it's been tough being an Ipswich fan. But no, they've been very poor this season. Let's be honest. And Norwich City have been on the up, and Ipswich have been on the down. And it's a crazy old league though. Ipswich can come to Carrow Road and beat us. Paul Lambert in his press conference said that he's ready for the stick Norwich fans are going to give him, but I don't think that he's going to get a lot of stick. Me personally, throughout the whole 90 minutes, I'm probably not going to chant about Paul Lambert. I want to chant about my man Daniel Farke, because he's bringing back some terrific memories. Not many people would have expected. Obviously, Paul Lambert was our manager in 2010, 2011, and not many in the Championship, and not many people would have expected those brilliant memories to almost come back, but they have. Obviously, under Paul Lambert, we was used to scoring last-minute goals, used to having heroes who love the fans, and Farke has brought those times back with Timu Pukki scoring late goals, and there's a great togetherness between the fans and the players, which is really nice to see. Paul Lambert also said in his press conference he knows that is just going to upset our rhythm and try and fight against us. So technically, Paul Lambert's saying he's going to try and create a lot of fouls against us, upset our rhythm, potentially even injure our players, and then hit us on a set piece or counter attack. But let's look at Norwich. Let's look at Leeds. Oh my God, that was probably the best performance in the Championship this season. He was absolutely terrific. Mario Rancic as well. Such a good player. 7 goals, 5 assists, and without Mo Leitner, who's not going to be back for this game, neither is Tim Closer. He was absolutely terrific. He's getting better defensively as well, and alongside Tom Tribal, they look a beautiful partnership in midfield. Defensively, the full-backs yet again exceptional. Jamal Lewis and Max Evans, 2 fantastic players. Zimbo and Ben Godfrey have got a lot of passion for the club, and they're defending really well. My one concern, and if Ipswich are going to be able to beat us, it would be our set pieces. We've conceded the most set pieces in the Championship, joint with Preston. And Ipswich are going to have a few corners, and we're going to have to be switched on because we're conceding too many set-piece goals, and that could be our downfall this season. But, I mean, Norwich City were used to scoring late goals, and the critics were like, oh, Norwich City can't do it throughout the whole season. But what we're doing now is we're starting first halves better. Brilliant first half against Leeds, brilliant first half against Birmingham. We're starting games better, and a lot earlier on in the season we was playing well in the first 45 minutes, but now we're doing it for the whole 90, which is really pleasing to see. Timu Pukki as well, fantastic player. He continues to be in great form. I love him. He's not a target man. He doesn't really get involved in the play much, but what he does, he's on the last shoulder of defenders. And he's just one of those instinctive strikers who knows where to be at the right place at the right time. Our wingers, Emi Buendia and Ono Hernandez, are both in great form as well. Buendia turning into one of our best players. He's got such confidence. His work rate is second to none, and he's brilliant. And one of Norwich City's best features this season has been our work rate. Without the ball, we've pressed and looked really good, and with the ball, we just play with such intensity. From last season, it was all lethargic, all slow, but we're playing at such intensity going forward. And yeah, just so pleased with this side and everyone around it. Farker's got us working wonders. We're playing great football, and it's a joy to watch us play. Yeah, just cannot wait for this derby. Score prediction. I mean, Norwich City have kept one clean sheet in 11. Ipswich has conceded 2 away goals in their last 14 matches. Queuing 0-0, but no. I do think we're going to concede, but I back Norwich for a 3-1 victory, and I'll be absolutely delighted if we can get a win. No games are easy in the Championship, and Ipswich Town are going to prove problematic, and obviously no win in almost 10 years for Ipswich in the derby. Paul Lambert coming back, it could be written in the stars, but no. I think Norwich City have got too much quality, and it's an absolute joy watching Norwich City so far this season. I'm really excited for the derby. Yeah, I just cannot wait. And as I said, the march with the atmosphere and hopefully some brilliant football, I cannot wait for it. But yeah, please leave me your thoughts down below on the East Anglian derby. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a massive one. Norwich this season have scored so many late goals, but now we're starting to put even more work rate into our performances. We're starting to, I think we're getting better defensively, to be honest, although we are still conceding a lot of goals. But our work rate, our character when we go goal behind is the reason why Norwich City can get promoted this season. Really looking forward to this one. As well as that as well, we are getting better against the smaller teams as well. Last season we couldn't beat any of the bottom 3 teams. Now we can. So yeah, just absolutely buzzed. Please leave me your thoughts down below. The East Anglian derby, what a big game it promises to be. Come say hi if you're around, and yeah, it's going to be a big one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.